Hi, I'm Davia Hines,
And I'm Jody Mary Hastings.
and today we're going to be going around the University of the West Indies, Mona, Western Jamaica Campus to get students' views on mental illnesses.
We're going to be asking them some questions to find out how much they know and how they feel about this topic.
Let's get started.
Do you think that people with mental illnesses should have children?
Well, I do think that they should have children. They're normal human beings. And once they have the ability to, even though it might complicate their lives a little bit more, it's still an opportunity for them to, feel welcome and to have kids.
No, because having children is a responsibility that not all persons with a mental illness can accomplish properly. So I don't think all persons. It depends on the mental illness and if it can be controlled.
Actually, no, I don't.
Why not?
Well, because someone else will have to take care of that child. So I don't think they should.
What do you mean, someone else?
A family member or the government, they probably have to put them in the system. If they are sick mentally, I don't think there's a lot of things that they can do or teach the child. And I would say from 0 to 1 or 2, there's a lot that parents need to teach their children. So I don't think they should.
Okay, I believe that's a very relative question because not all mental disorders are that severe to the point where a person can't be able to have a child. Say, for example, a person with schizophrenia, you wouldn't want that person to have a child because they can predispose a child to the illness. But say a person who's under like mild depression or something like that, come on, they can have a child. So it's very relative to the mental illness.
Depending on the mental illness, because I've seen cases where persons are slightly schizophrenic or something and they're on their medication and they're able to take care of their children. But as I said, it depends on the level of the mental illness. So for as I said, schizophrenia, if you have that, say, a level 1 to 5, you'll be probably good on your medication, but anything above that will not be so good. So it definitely depends on the level of their mental illness.
They should have the freedom to do whatever they want because they're so people, so they have rights. So, but again, having children with disorders because that's most likely to happen. So I don't think so.
Boy, that's a question, Well, do I think anyone should have children? It's like, it doesn't matter to me if you have mental illness. It's like, if you're capable of raising a child, then you should raise a child. But even people who don't have mental illnesses, sometimes I look at them and like, yo, you shouldn't have a child. So, yeah.
Is schizophrenia considered one?
Yes, that is a mental disorder.
Okay, well, that's the one that I know of.
Okay, do you know anything about it? Like maybe the symptoms, the treatments, anything at all about it?
Not really. What I do know is that I guess persons with schizophrenia have delusions and they live in a world that's not the real world, and sometimes they come and go in between what's real and what's not real.
I'm not sure. Maybe I do, but I don't really know what their names are. I don't have much experience with mental illness, people who actually have any form of mental disorder, so I'm not sure. I think that's probably a bad thing.
Is it like schizophrenia, like mood swings like that?
Those are some.
Yes, I know schizophrenia. And I think like their moods change very frequently. This time they're happy, this time they're depressed.
Schizophrenia, bipolar disorder. Hold on. Schizophrenia, bipolar. There's this one where you have multiple personalities. You know that one?
The idea.
Yes. Yeah, I think that's about it.
Can you list for me some mental illnesses that you know about?
Schizophrenia, insomnia is a mental illness. Insomnia, sociopath people. That's all I know.
So which one do you know most about, and can you tell us about that one?
and that schizophrenia people kind of have outbursts. I think that they're good 1 minute, then they're not good the next minute, and kind of one extreme to the next extreme, kind of like bipolar or one about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you know anywhere in this country where you can get treated for mental illness?
No, I do not.
No clue.
No clue.
I know that in the public hospitals they have psychologists and psychiatrists, but other than that, I'm not really sure. They have guidance counselors in schools, but not other than that.
Yeah, and I know that they normally treat patients 10th floor. That's what I heard. Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
The hospital and health centers, I think.
Maybe.
Right. And yeah, clinics, I think. Pretty much.
So no names, just clinics, hospital. You don't know the
Oh,
name?
you want Cardinal Regional Hospital, and I'm not from Montego Bay, so I don't know the names, but yeah, it's Cardinal Regional Hospital. Cornwall Regional Hospital, right there.
All right, so that was a little different than what I expected.
Yeah, it really was.
So I guess now it's our turn. Jody, would you date someone with a mental illness?
I think personally, it all depends on the type of mental illness. For example, I don't think I would put myself in a situation where I would date someone with, say, schizophrenia, because, as an example, that seems to be what most people know about. Because for me, I think it would be a bit hard for me personally. But if it's one of the milder forms of mental illnesses, for want of a better word, I think I would be more open to an experience like that, such as insomnia, anxiety disorders, learning disorders. I think I would be more open to those types. What do you think? Would you date someone with a mental illness?
That's a hard question. Maybe. I guess it depends on the person, because I'm sure there's other aspects of the person other than their illness, so have to know the person. Yeah. All right. So that's pretty much it. I don't know what to say.